skinny in the room. But you realize, so far, everybody on Big Loud used to want to be a baseball player.
I do realize that, yes. I'm just keeping the trend going.
Exactly. Will you guys play something for us?
I would love to.
What you gonna play?
I'm going to play a song called The Way I Talk, and it's pretty self-explanatory.
All right, it's Morgan Wallen from Big Loud Records on Cat Country 103.
Got a touch of the town where I grew up. Some many damn California girls love. Some people like to make a little fun of the way I talk. It gets slower after 3 or 4 cold beers. Gets louder when I'm cheering on the volunteers. Folks know I'm country when they hear the way I talk. It sounds a little bit like my daddy. Don't cuss around my mama. Got some words you never heard unless you come from down under. The man upstairs gets it, so I ain't trying to fix it. No, I can't hide it, I don't fight it, I just roll with it. Oh, kinda slow like a Mississippi rose. It's the only way I know. Man, it ain't my fault. I just live the way I talk. I'm hooked, girl, you don't need stilettos to turn them heads around. You ain't gotta worry about getting lost in no crowd. Or maybe you'll stand out. It's only so elevated. Oh, there ain't no doubt. You ain't routine so far from basic. You're such a stand out. Yeah. Oh, there ain't no doubt. So yeah, I grew up in Sneeville, Tennessee, and I moved to some other small towns. I ended up in Knoxville. I don't know if you're familiar with it. The University of Tennessee is there. So
Go Vols.
Yes. And,
Big orange.
I actually got that in a song. I'll play it next. But I grew up playing baseball, and I thought that was going to be my ticket out, out of the little town. And I actually got to be pretty good. And by the time I was like 10 or 11 years old, we were playing like 150 games a year, and I had no time to do anything but that, and I loved it. And, I would mess around with music. My mom threw me up on stage when I was like 3 years old at church, singing like Jesus Loves Me or something, Probably sounded terrible. But, yeah. But I ended up going into my senior year of high school. I had gained a couple of college offers to play baseball, and I got hurt, and they all dropped me. So I went through a time in my life where I was like, man, what I do, for like 6 months or so. I just really had no clue. And I started, I'd learned piano and a little bit of guitar when I was a kid, and I started picking it back up and taking it serious. And, my mom would tell me, you're great and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, thanks, Mom. Yeah. And I would start playing around bonfires or with my friends, and they would, tell me the same thing. So I started taking it serious. But the point I'm making is I have a really addictive personality, and if I'm into something, I'm into it. I would give it my all. Baseball was that way. Music is that way. And sometimes, those things aren't the best. You might get addicted to something that's not that good for you. And that's kind of what this is about, and it's called chain smoking. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm past the point of calling you a bad habit. Ain't trying to get no sympathy or sound tragic, but it's hard for me to hide your side effects from showing. You strike the match and I burn the lime, just embers glowing. I know the first step is just to admit it. What if I don't want to quit it? I just keep chain smoking your love like a pack of Lucky Strikes, like binge drinking old fashioned cherry in the night. Push a button, watch the needle don't write at all, but I'd say I'm probably like a third of the music on my album I'm a writer on. That song, actually, Maren Morris is a co-writer on it, so I'm real glad to have that on.
I think we have half of Clyde and Waynesville on here right now. Maybe some Megan.
Really?
Yeah.
What up, y'all?
Some East Tennessee in there. Maybe some Florida. So,
Sweet.
there
I
you
love
go.
them all. I'm a little partial to Tennessee, but that's okay.
A little bit.
Well, this next song, it's just me is the best way I know how to describe it. It makes me smile, and it seems like every time I play it for people, it makes them smile too. And I hope it does the same for y'all. It's called The Way I Talk. 1, 2, 3. Got a touch of the town where I grew up. Something in it them California girls love. Some people like to make a little fun of the way I talk. It gets slower after 3 or 4 cold beers. Gets louder when I'm cheering on the volunteers. Folks know I'm country when they hear the way I talk. It sounds a little bit like my daddy. He don't cuss around my mama. Got some words you never heard unless you come from down yonder. The man upstairs gets it, so I ain't trying to fix it. No, I can't hide it, I don't fight it, I just roll with it. Oh, kinda slow like a Mississippi rose. It's the only way I know. Man, it ain't my fault. I just live the way I talk. If you run my last name down, I ain't ashamed. Matter of fact, I'm damn proud of the way I talk. It sounds a little bit like my daddy. He don't cuss around my mama. Got some words you never heard unless you come from down yonder. The man upstairs gets it, so I ain't trying to fix it. No, I can't hide it, I don't fight it, I just roll with it. Oh, kinda slow like a Mississippi rose. It's the only way I know. Like a Sunday morning service back home, shoot you straight even if it rubs you wrong. If you know me, you know. I sound a little bit like my daddy. I don't cuss around my mama. Got some words you never heard unless you come from down yonder. The man upstairs gets it, so I ain't trying to fix it. I got the Chevy and the country girl to go with me. Oh, kinda slow like a Mississippi rose. It's the only way I know. Man, it ain't my fault. I just live the way I talk. The way I talk. Thank you guys so much. Thank y'all.